Alright, and hey there, Prox Gaming Crew, and this is Proxify here. We're back for some more of the Final Fantasy X Let's Play. If you did miss out during the last one, well, we just want to return back over here to the airship to battle out with the different phases of Sin. We already went and knocked out with the fins part of Sin, and then not only that, but we also had to go and take care of another body part within him. But now, however, what we're going to have to go and do now is face off with the last part of said Sin that's going to be here. And from what I have been gathered is that this could be a challenging type of one, but however, I do have a method of my madness, and that is going to have to be using our Aeons for this said fight. Now, I'm not going to go and use every single type of Aeon that I have up on my sleeve, but I am going to be using the ones that are going to be hitting pretty hard for the damage. And from what I have been gathered is that you want to make sure they at least have Enma fully all powered up for the overdrive. Make sure that Yuna has her grand summon so that you can actually go and use the Mage's Sisters for this fight. And then not only that, but also go and have Bahamut. If you already went and used Bahamut already from before within one of the different phases of Sin, you can also go and re-overdrive your said Aeons once again within the airship from Sid. And however, you can go and use Bahamut once again for the overdrive to knock out on some damage on this said fight with Sin right now. But within these two videos for today, not only are we just going to be doing out here with, of course, of Final Fantasy X, but we are also going to be doing some Persona 4 as well. Currently, right now in Persona 4, we are going to have to go and do some social linking at this point in time, and we should be getting back into the main story too. So, hope you guys do go and check out on that for when that is going to be going on for right now.
What if you Yevon jumps again?
And now, currently in school, I will have to go and do some sort of entertainment break for my radio program. And now, I have wanted to talk to you guys before that I did go and do a sort of like radio break before. And this was like for one of the assignments. But now I'm going to have to do an entertainment radio break, which seems pretty nice. So basically, all I have to do is just search for something that's like trend-worthy in the entertainment business and then just go and talk about it. Which that really shouldn't be all that too hard. Because, like, you know, I got myself a pretty nice, good, decent mark from the practice type of assignment that we went and did with one of the type of radio breaks from before, so I think I should at least be somewhat capable of doing that here.
Is summoning from within Sin.
So now we get to go and hear a little bit from what Yuna is talking about here. I know that if you guys did not see from the last episode, we saw that well, of course, with Tidus, he had Yuna's Jack sphere, or some sort of sphere that she originally made from before, and he hoofed that thing and just thrown it right over the actual airship. Well, again, like, that was just something that Yuna had just to, like, kind of say her final words. But you know what? There's not going to be any type of final words, because you know what? We're going to make sure that we complete off with this game and make sure that we don't ever have to go through any more other summoners to go and try to do this summoner pilgrimage any more than it actually has to be. No more summoners do need to get attacked by Sin anymore.
Jacked. He's waiting for you.
Well, son,
oh man, yeah, so unfortunately it seems like the cannon is still not going to be working, but you know what, it doesn't matter at all, because we don't really need it, because as long as your overdrives are all fully set up for most of the Aeons that you're going to be doing some hard-hitting attacks with, you should at least be somewhat good. And just be a little bit beware though is that at some point when you start running out of different save spheres, like throughout the end game, you may possibly want to do at least some sort of like last minute preparations before you start getting on into anything, because we will have another one of those Seymour type of battles that are going to happen. And this Seymour battle that's going to be happening at the very tail end of this is going to be a little bit of a challenge one, because from what I heard is that there's like apparently like a spinning roulette wheel that Seymour will have, and it can actually go through all the different elemental magic attacks, which that is going to be a little bit scary, because if you land on like a high type of level 3 magic attack or something, it's going to be doing a lot of damage. So you may possibly want to go and try to use some of the lower type of magic attacks on them. But we'll get more in depth into that later on. But for right now, we just have Sin at this point. I don't really want to dive into other different bosses that we're not even there yet.
Yeah, I'm coming for you, Dad.
Alright, let's go with Battle Dad. Or Jack, I should say, at this point in time. Or Sin. Either way. He's basically the same exact type of person. Yeah, so if you see that little overdrive gauge right up there, try not to make sure to go and literally have his overdrive attack to be happening, because when that does, I believe that is going to be like an instant kill type of move, and you're not going to be really wanting that there. So currently for right now, what we're going to be doing in this battle is that we want to make sure that everybody gets his Staga, everybody like within our party, just so that they can at least try to hit as best as they can. And currently right now, every time for what's going to be happening here is that Sin's going to try and draw more closer and closer so that later on he can go and actually do his attacks that will be showing up here. So currently for right now, he's just going to kind of just start moving a little bit slowly up to where the airship is going to be, but we could just go and just do some of our own attacking. And we're just going to kind of just let everybody just kind of get all their participation experience here, just so that at the tail end of everything that everybody can at least get some sort of level ups going on. Alright, so not too shabby there. Did around 2,000 damage. So yeah, let's go and light up for another Staga. Make sure that everybody's got that now. Alright, and I think let's go into Orin. Now, unfortunately, Orin can't really go and do anything, because, like, again, yeah, basically we're out of range. Can't do anything with that. So yeah, so what we're going to have to go and do now is just kind of let Orin kind of just sit in the background for a little bit. And while Orin is sitting for a little bit there, well, we're going to bring out with Bahamut. So let's go and bring out our first of many Aeons here. We're going to do some instant destruction on this guy for a little bit. So we'll make sure that we'll go and light up with Mega Flare and just do over the break limit amount of, well, yeah, for the break limit amount of damage here. So let's go and do it. And make sure that you have Edma at this point in time, because if you don't really have Edma, then you may have to just go and just kind of just do some of your regular type of battles for the time being. Well, that didn't really do anything. Huh, that only did about like 1,000 damage. I thought that was going to probably hurt for a little bit more. Well, let's just go and dismiss for right now. We don't really need Bahamut at this point for any more. So, let's go and light up for another one. So yeah, we'll just light up for another Staga here. And, uh-oh. Is he going out for an attacking move? I don't think he is. He was just trying to scream at us, I guess. Alright, next up is going to be with Edma, so we're going to go and light up for our Oblivion attack, of course. And you already know what the job is for this one. We're going to be doing a lot of damage for this guy here. Let's do it. And just like that, let's see how much damage that one did. Whew! 56,000 damage. Alright. That was pretty good, I have to say so for myself. So let's just go and dismiss off from that. Now, we just need to do one more Aeon so that we can at least get the overkill that we do need from Sin. Now, mind you, you won't really get a whole lot of good stuff like after once you get the overkill, because you get like a level 3 type of key sphere thing, but let's just go over with the Mage's Sisters. But, however, let's go and light it up. So now we're going to have to go and do our Delta attack. I believe that's what it is, right? Because we're going to have to combine our power. That's what we're going to do. Now this move does a whole hell of a lot as well. Does multiple hit combos attacks right here for this one. And this is your guys' first time seeing it here, since we haven't really went and used the Mage's Sisters yet. Well, here it is. At least I get to show this off before the end of the, well, for the end of the series here, right? I don't know why, but like that one Mage's Sister that's like a ladybug almost kind of looks like in a way of like Buzz Lightyear. It's just like a more like overweight Buzz Lightyear. Wow, this is actually pretty cool. I actually kind of do like the animations for this, but again, I believe I have the settings set for it, for like these animations for not taking too long. I don't know why it's not there. Alright, well there we go. We got the overkill. That is exactly what we want. And now Sin is done. So at this point in time, I don't think we will be seeing this type of form any more than it needs to be here. It'll get whisked away into the void somewhere. Whoa, what the heck? Looks like we're gonna be traveling into somewhere here. Huh. You know what? That particular part kind of almost feels like in a way of like how Final Fantasy IX works, in the way where like you went to like the Eiffel tree and there was like that weird like distortion or weird dimension part they had to go into. Because if you guys like remember, that's like the final area, I think, like where you had to go and like face up with like Kuja and like some of the other things that are happening from there. Well, there's all those pyro flies flying around. Well, what the heck? Is that Seymour there? Ah, wow, we went right through his eyeball. Wow, look how freaking cool that this place does look like. Well, at least we got ourselves quite a bit of some sphere points that we could go and kind of use for the time being. That's always cool right there.
Dad,
Alright, and here we go, and there's just only one more save point just around in this location. So with all that being said in mind, we're going to end it off here. See you guys then, and of course, peace.